focus on the future of young investors in Ghana. That's why we're here. First and most importantly, I'm personally very delighted and honoured to be part of this summit today, representing YIN as an advisory board member. Obviously, I'm not Ghanaian, so I come here as an advisory board member, and I work with Kofi and Joshua and all the other people at YIN during the year, even if I'm not here in Ghana. We continue to be very grateful for the support we receive, not only direct sponsorship, thank you, but in the interest and participation that we have, fantastic in our activities and programs. Believe me, we can't do this vital work on the ground without you all, so thank you. Thank you. So turning to our beneficiaries this year, I find myself in a very interesting position coming to Ghana amongst Gen Z. Wow. I haven't even got a son who's Gen Z. He's 30. So all of you guys here are Gen Z, right? Roughly aged 9 to 26. That's Gen Z. Everyone's in that group, right? Whoa. So the rest of us are in a minority in this room. It's interesting, isn't it? Because that's actually what we're talking about here. And in the 10 years since I've been coming first to Ghana, that has really, really changed. I was working with Joshua back in 2016, and Gen Z coaching is really, really different to what I experienced 9, nearly 10 years ago. We've also, though, in that 9, 10 years, been coaching older generations of business entrepreneurs. Some of them are still actually technically Gen Z, and they've grown up in the sometimes challenging reality of earning a living beyond study. I said to you guys initially when we were looking at animals that when you're studying, it's quite a safe place, isn't it? Because you don't have to think about what's out there. But once you step outside college and university, suddenly other realities bite. And a lot has changed, as I've already said. Back in 2016, I remember in Kwazé, power cuts, constant power cuts, water outages, and there seemed to be less direct support for youth and business owners on the ground. And that's something that the Young Investors Network, with all our sponsors, has started to tackle, and there's been real change. And then ages, depending on where you are in that Gen Z line, but you all went through it, so did we. Whoa. It was a difficult time for our youth, and you also, in recent years, have been radically digitalized. Shockingly different to all of our experiences who are not in Gen Z, I think it would be fair to say, especially me. You think nothing of your arm being, well, a hand being a phone. That's how you use them, right? It's an extension of your arm, and your whole world and your approach to life is radically different. I felt this really full on here. Did you know, for example, that Google has 13.7 billion searches a day? Did you know that? But it's dying, because it's been rapidly eclipsed by the younger platforms, the ones that you guys all use. So ChatGPT, who uses that? All of you, sure. So that's accelerating very soon. It reached 1 billion milestone 5.5 times quicker than Google. Can you believe that? Google's dying. Are you surprised? So if you think about the evolution in your generation, think about the next evolution. So digital platforms, they're hugely influential on you, and as older generations, we have to keep pace with you. We have to work with you, but you also have to work with us because we're still around. We are. And when you get into the world of work and pursue your investment careers, you're going to come across people who are not Gen Z. You're going to have to work with them. Think about that. We've got to learn to be a bit more tech savvy, I think it would be fair to say, but we really respect the fact that you are, and you're socially responsible, and you're more flexible. You've got used to a bit more of a hybrid, flexible world that we didn't perhaps have. But we also know that you see your future very different to your parents and your grandparents. I have to say, though, I find the wheels of change in Ghana turn less fast than you do. Do you know what I'm saying by that? Just this week, we've been coaching second-year business and accounting students at ATU. Are there anybody here from ATU? Okay. They're preparing for the world of work eventually, and we were doing a seminar on finding jobs. And what they tell me is that old school rules still apply. It's what school you went to, an application form, a CV handed in. It's very, very different where I come from. Everything's online. And AI is assessing you as a candidate. So you start applying that in the world of investment and you see where we're going. We've also been showing young people, and that includes yourselves, the reality of the competition and the huge numbers of young people flooding the job market. What's your population profile? It's literally a fat triangle. My country, it's a sort of oblong. We've got similar levels of old people as we have young. You are a fat triangle. What's that telling you? We've heard earlier this week from Constance Swaneker, the founder and CEO of the Design and Technology Institute, DTI. Are you aware of that organisation? She told us, it was a pretty radical moment, 33% of 16 to 24-year-olds are unemployed here in Ghana. That's really upsetting to me. All of you. Whilst this is challenging, she also said, more positively, that we've got talent at all levels. And it's not just the youth. Lifelong learning is an aspiration for us all. This year I got a lot less cedis for my dollars. So what's going on? The economy's thriving, it's stabilised and it needs to grow now. So well done, especially stock exchange, carry on. The country is returning to form and growth. The mood last year when I came was really low, I have to say. Anxiety about the future. This year it has felt better. I'm confident for the future of Ghana and Gen Z. When you're all grown up, your entrepreneurial spirit and your passion for change and your interest here in this room in investment will keep you going. Tackle things that are in your control first, the things that you choose to react to, and let the things that are out of your control not stress you out. The economy is a little bit out of your control, but actually you're going into investment, so you can contribute to that and improving it. We've built on the work we started in 2016. We've added some complementary life skills to your financial training, and hopefully you're going to make good decisions about money management and investment. We won't be doing those two things as streams. They are intertwined and interlocked. They're really important life skills and financial investment training. We continue to support the youth. It's unwavering and we're clear in our vision. We want you all to have a positive and inclusive future, but we've got a lot to do and we want you to help us do that. Thank you for listening to me. I feel very honoured, and thank you again for your support.